Hey, it's me, Gerald, an active real estate agent and investor. I set this web page up for Plano, Texas, 75075. And the reason I did this is I'm always doing some research. I live here in this zip code. So I made a lot of short links. They're live short links, which means they are constantly being updated. And I put them on this website or page here so I can have quick reference. And I went ahead and made it available so that anybody that wants to do some research in this zip code can have access to it as well and kept current. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube or somewhere else and you're not on this website page, you can always go to the link in the description below, or you can go to dfwlocalhomes.com. This is a short link as well, or should I say a redirect, and it goes to this website here. And come over here to the More section and hit Plano, Texas 75075 Real Estate Market Update. Now, once you get to this page, you'll have all these links here, and I'll go over all of those here in a minute. I'm just going to scroll through this page and show you what we got. We do have interactive charts with all this information, and again, I'll explain all that here in a minute. And go all the way down, and then you also have a zip code map for 75075. You zoom in a little bit and you'll see all of the subdivision and neighborhood names. One quick thing is, if you open this up on YouTube while you're on this page, I'm going to put the time marks on the video. So for instance, click here to see all properties currently for sale. That'll be in the description below. So if you want to go directly to this portion of the video, you'll get there. Or if you want to go to this portion of the video, you click that time mark in the description in YouTube, and it'll take you straight to that part of this video. That should help you just go to directly what you need help with. Alright, so the first one we're going to look at is click here to see all properties currently for sale in Plano, Texas 75075. And the reason you can benefit from this is you can have an idea of what your neighbors are looking for if you decide to sell your house. Again, this is for this zip code. The parameters, or should I say the filters, are set up here. And if you're just looking for single family homes, come over here and just uncheck all of this in here and then refresh it. Come all this out here real quick. Anything else you want to put in there as far as the filters wise. So right now it's set up for all this up here. So once you unselect everything and just hit search again, so you can refresh it and just give you the single family homes. If you come up to the top, this says 53 listings here are in 75075 that are available. Over here to the right, it says there's 133, but this includes all of the duplexes, condos, townhomes, everything else. So that's all inclusive for all the listings in this zip code. Now, real quick, if you click on one of these, view details on this property, it gives you all the information straight from the MLS, and it's always updated as soon as it's updated in the MLS. You run through these pictures here to have an idea of what the condition is on this house. That's an older counter there, and it says it's been completely upgraded. Okay, all right. Anyway, I don't want to be too much of a critique, but it gives you all the information from MLS, and you can look through all this information if you want. Price history, so you can see what it originally listed at. The schools, everything else in here as well. Down here, this is where it's closest for the house that's being listed right here. And this one, this is 3635. And they saying the average is 400, and the average taxes is 5478. So this actually looks like it might be a good deal if somebody's looking for maybe a fixer-upper, or want to maybe do a little light rehab. Now, this is one of my favorite parts here. A lot of times people will look at a house and they want to go look at it, but you can do that without even having to go there. You see, this is the neighborhood look through, but a lot of times they put you in the back of the neighborhood or back of the house in Plano, because you got the alleys over here in Plano. I like using this right here. If you zoom in, here's the house. You take this little guy here, click, drag him, and put him in front of the house. So you'll see right there, drop him off, and boom, you're right there. That should be the house. Let's see, let's go this way a little bit. Yeah, 3635 Marlboro Drive. That's it right there. And you can preview the neighborhood. It actually looks pretty good in here. The houses look well cared for, and as well as the yards. This is a nice little neighborhood. I like it. Also, it's a corner lot. You can do this. This is probably the same one just around the corner, so these are not always updated, so that fence may have already been replaced. I don't know. So you got to keep that in mind. That's the house right there. Not bad, huh? All right, so you go back up the top and you have all this onto the side that you can get to share on Facebook or print the flyer, whatever you want to do. Now, one quick thing, and once you're on this page, it may ask you to actually log in. You can submit your email address and you can actually save this property if you want to look at it later, or you can create alerts to know what's going on, live alerts if you want, or just once a week, once a month, or however you want to do that. Let's go back to the main page here for 75075. All right, so the second link we're going to look at is click here to see Plano, Texas 75075 market activity and stats. This kind of summarizes everything on this zip code. You get the most popular here, most expensive, and the least expensive. This gives you the link to those houses there. Also, we've seen this in the last page, but this is listings for this zip code. Also to the right, it gives you the information in the zip code versus the county stats. In other words, the average price in 75075 right now is $393,200 compared to the average price in the county is $508, and this other information as well. Gives you the map again, as well as the market health as far as new listings, reductions, foreclosures, and short sales for this zip code. Now, if you scroll down here, it also gives you the same information for these neighborhoods or the whole city of Plano. So if you live in Dallas North Estates and if you want to look at that information, just click on that. It gives you the most popular, most expensive, and least expensive. Again, it tells you there's total 6 listings in this neighborhood. Also, it gives you the average of this neighborhood compared to the county average as well. And again, the information for the market health as far as the new listings, reductions, foreclosures, and short sales as well as the map. You can always zoom in here and it shows you where that neighborhood is at. All right, let's go back to the 75075 main web page. All right, so the next link we're going to look at is the click here to find neighborhood subdivision. If you remember when we were on this link, it showed the different neighborhoods. So if you do not know neighborhood or subdivision you're at, just come to this link here. Make sure you select property location and just put the street number and the street name in this box and hit go. Do not put drive or court, just put down the number and the name. If we looked at the last example that was for sale, I think it was 3635 Marlboro, and hit go. And it takes you right to this information right here, and you can see the legal description here is Dallas North Estates. So it'll give you all this information. This is a good reason why we do not put down owner location, just a property location, because this owner lives in Murphy. So, and this is public records, guys, so you can actually check and make sure what taxes are being paid on here. The exemptions over here. So this one has a homestead exemption and I think over 65 exemption as well. That's why they're only paying $2,219 in taxes. It's way less than what I'm paying. All right, now we're going to come back over here to the next link. All right, so the next link is click here to see the estimated value of your Plano, Texas 75075 property right now. If you click on that, it's going to give you an estimated value in this zip code, which right now the average is $393,000 again for this zip code. To get a little bit more of a narrowed down estimate of your house, just enter the address here and click on estimate, and it'll either, you can download it right from this website, you can send it to your email, or you can have them even text it to you. Let me try to do this real quick with the property that we looked at, 3635 Marlboro. Marlboro Drive, Plano, Texas. and get estimate. I'll show you what it looks like. So it comes here, and since I'm already logged in, it didn't ask for my email address. Hit there and download and see what this report looks like. So you get this report that looks like this, comparative market analysis. What this does is gets the information from this address, got the city, the county. It gives you adjusted property value range, comparable value. It gives you this information here, the sales history, and then the current listings. Again, this is what I'm talking about as far as the estimate, because it gives you what your competition is in this neighborhood. So again, you might have to weed out some of the houses depending on where they're located in relation to yours, but it does give you an idea of the market in your neighborhood around your house, again, to see what the competition is looking like. All right, let's go back to the web page. All right, so the next one's not actually a link, it's actually a note. It says text Plano Property Report to 682-232-1506 to request a detailed report that shows what your house may sell for in today's market. What's going to happen here is once you do that, either myself or someone on our team is going to get in touch with you, gather some basic information so that we can make sure that we get an analysis that it fits as close as possible to your house based on the information that you provide. And then we'll either email it to you or text it or mail it, however you want it. We'll make sure we get that information over there to you. This will give you a better indicator of what it may sell for on the market based on all the data. All right. All right, so now we're going to cover these charts real quick. So the first thing I want to say about these charts is the parameters are set up for these graphs are as follows. Zip code is 75075. Price ranges includes all the price ranges. The property type, this is actually set up for single family homes only, but it does include all the bedrooms, and construction includes the new homes as well as the resale. All right, and all sizes of houses and year built is all inclusive. So every one of these graphs gets a section above it is describing the information that's provided in that graph. So this one describes the sales price. Now on the sales price, you'll have a median and you'll have an average. Also, if you're not familiar with median and average, I'll have that in another video as well. Now below every graph, you have this link here. My eyes are getting a little tired the older I get, so I included a link that will blow this thing up a little bit, so make it easier on somebody's eyes. They're interactive, so if you look at these data points, these are for each month. So this one here, the last one's for March 2020, and it's saying that the median sales price is $322,500. That's based off the March data of 2020. Again, this is every month here for I think for the last 3 years. Yeah, it goes back to 2017 January. All right. Come back here again. You have the average sales price. You have original list price with the median and the average. Again, a little description of the price per square foot here. Days on market, the median and the average. Percent of original price. Month supply of inventory. If you look at this one real quick, March 2020, you have 1.5 months of inventory in the 75075. That's a pretty tight inventory. But then again, back here in December, you had 0.8. I'm sorry, back in January 2017, you had 0.8, so it was really low back then. Inventory homes for sale. So at the end of the month, you had 55 homes that were for sale in 75075 zip code. New listings, this is the new listings for that month. Again, these are interactive, and it gives you for every month here for 3 years back to 2017. I'm sorry, once April closes out, then that'll be uploaded in this page as well. It'll override this one here, providing the newest data. And again, back here you still have the map with all the subdivisions on here. You can zoom in and out here as well. All right, real quick, all the information is gathered from the North Texas Real Estate Information Systems right here. This is the Consumer Protection Notice, as well as my TREC information about brokerage services. All right, I hope you found that useful. This information again was for 75075 neighbors of mine. If there's anything I can add to help you out to make it a little bit more user friendly, by all means send me a text or call me, or even send me an email. Either way, I'll be more than glad to help out. Also check out my other videos on my YouTube channel. I'll leave that in the link below this as well. I am constantly making videos to assist other people in the home selling and buying process. All right, take care and have a blessed day.